Okay. So we got ourselves a Rob Van Dam. Oh my god, that's the biggest troll rewards I think I've seen in a long time. Rob Van Dam and Million Dollar Man Ted DiBiase. Yikes. That's terrible. Anyway, let's move on very, very quickly. But that does make a pro. Um, in fact, you know what? I'm that insulted by those rewards, especially for quite a hard fought victory, in my opinion. There, well, I'm just gonna do this. Here you go. Fuck it. Can't be asked. Silver Star up Van Dam. There you go. You mad? Anyway, on to PCC, future PCCs, and the future Road to Glory is coming up. So, future PCCs and Road to Glory, I am going to give up my future PCCs. Simple reason being that I am going to. But there's no point in me playing PCCs anymore with the deck I've got unless they increase this sort of the reward structure that's going into it. At the moment, things are just. I don't know how the best to say it. The rewards do not entice me to play anymore. I thought Ryback was going to be the last one, then they did the Diva of Road to Glory, and I got my page there. Lovely, lovely, lovely page. And is in my Kingdom Ring lineup now, and it just makes no sense to play uh, PCC. Legitimately, of the ones they still could do, I probably would only go for one that was going to get a really low score because it does take up pretty much all of your weekend. So I'm thinking Edge, Eddie Guerrero. I'd probably go for. I would go for a Roman Reigns. At this point, no, I don't think any PCC unless it's like a really popular superstar or a really popular person who has or is in WWE is actually going to get the level of points that any of the other PCCs have done because everyone's burnt out like crazy, man. Everyone's burnt out like crazy. So I am hoping that they just let it lie for a bit, let everyone chill out, and then release this new event that seems to be coming up. On a subject of events, we do have the Road to Glory starting soon. The Road to Glory preview will be up in apparently approximately about 2 hours, 3 hours time. Um, there's been no hints released, which a lot of people are saying is pretty much a given that it's going to be a Dusty Rhodes PCC. Now, me personally, I don't necessarily believe that. My opinion is that it's going to be a Balor Road to Glory. Sorry, I'm saying PCC. Just mine's on PCC at the moment. I think it's going to be a Balor, Finn Balor, or it could be Sheamus, or alternatively Bray Wyatt. Although Game Dad did tweet just now saying that, replying to someone who mentioned about Bray, saying that um, it's based on current events, and the way he was saying it is, it sounded like he was saying it was, well, we're not doing a Bray one because of certain events that have happened. That gives me more of an indication that I personally think it's going to be either a Dusty or a Finn Balor, because the next event that's coming up is NXT, and Dusty Rhodes having just passed, obviously would be an awesome way to tribute. But given the responses that Cat Daddy have given recently, I know I like to reward the fans and be like, "Yo, fans, we're happy for you, and we're sorry that you're one of your people you've been supporting for so many years has passed away." I don't think that they do a reaction event like that. I think it's maybe something they do close towards, like, I don't know, the next WrestleMania Hall of Fame or something. I don't know. I just can't see them doing a reactionary PCC or Road to Glory. Um, who knows? I might be wrong. I don't think it'll be Sheamus because the next PCC, the most recent PCC that has been um, has had Sheamus in it, and they screwed that one up by changing his stats. Not that he was going to win against Ryback anyway. Um, Me personally, I can see a Finn Balor with the same stats that Sheamus had beforehand, and him being a Mizdow and I'm trying to think of it now. Mizdow and Brett killer and a Triple H killer. I'd like that a lot if it was possible, but hey, we have to just wait and see. It's possible, definitely possible, but whether it will happen or not is down to Cat Daddy to do. So a little bit of exhibition for you guys. Going to play, hopefully win, because I just lost my first match. Oh God, wow. Did you not have picked any worse starting? Hey, at least my page wins. Now, one of the things that actually does help me a page as a card, just to say, is it does stop me losing to Fusion Nickies and Road Scoring Nickies. I know you're thinking, well, how could that possibly happen? You'd be surprised. In PCC this last week, I lost, I think 3 or 4. No, way more than that actually. About 20 or 30 times actually. I think. Did this guy stop proccing on me? Seriously, this is ridiculous. Um, about 10, I'd say 20 times, if not more, where the the PCC, so the Road to Glory and the Fusion Nikki used a WrestleMania universe, and that meant that if they procced as well afterwards, they'd actually beat the WrestleMania Divas, even as much as Brie Bella, which I know is pretty hard to do. It's nice to have a card that is physically unbeatable, apart from WrestleMania Pro Divas, because there are some really cheap supports out there. That I mean, just by that, look at Jimmy Hart, just she had there, she was already up to 4-2-10, so she was very close to actually being near to a normal WrestleMania diva, and that makes me actually feel for a lot of people who have Naomi and Cameron and Eve as well, because their charisma isn't great, and that must mean that they lose a few games against people who've got like the really good cards. Um, this potentially is going to be a hard one. No, I should win. I should win this one. Um, I said in my last video, I'm quite close to WrestleMania pool. It'd be awesome if I could put it on this video, but I don't think so. Blassie came into use there. I love it when I actually make videos where I play exhibition. I always lose the first game, which doesn't always come across well. I think I might start my King of the Ring tomorrow. I'm not necessarily going to start it today. But let me know in the comments below if you haven't obviously had Road Scoring come out yet, what you think it's going to be. I'm going to stick my prediction out there and still think it's going to be either Finn Balor or it might be even a Ziggler, because a lot of people talk about Ziggler beforehand. I think it's going to be one of them too. Wow, I'm surprised Kevin Owens beat him then. Nice prop by Brock. Brock Lesnar right there. And Chicken Liver goes down 3-0. And gonna get just a couple more games in. Let's go after Olvo. My biggest wish for this Road to Glory is going to be that they actually fix the difficulty. At this point, if the if the glitch, which has been around, and you may have noticed that I've got my little mascot to the side of the screen. Hey Krabby, how you doing? If the crab hasn't been sorted, and the crab is the glitch, by the way, for those you don't know, then fine, but at least fix the difficulty, because right now it is embarrassingly easy. And a lot of people say to me, well, your deck's amazing, you got a full WrestleMania Pro deck. I'd still like a challenge. Maybe revert it back to what the Bret Hart Road Score used to be. Because the Bret Hart Road Score, you go back to that video that's on my channel, and the kind of people I had to face was just incredible. So that would be awesome if they could do that, but hey, I'm not hoping for anything, because it seems like they've kind of given up on this tier and they're just waiting for a new tier or new cards to come in, or this new event. I mean, Brad, the community manager, seems to think that whatever they're doing with this new event is going to fix absolutely everything, so I hope he's right. Let's get to the next board reset, and then we will call it a day with the Super Red Shawn Michaels. So that's the next board reset. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and obviously share the video on to other people. From me, Coco Be Rare, and Krabby, I hope you guys have an awesome day. And just one thing, Zodiv.